Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video. Make sure to go over to Facebook. Don't tell my wife. We're currently doing a raffle for the Chrome Mando exclusive, so if you're interested in getting it, might be a good chance. So here we go. It's been a while. I picked up these MAFEX Star Wars Celebration exclusives over in Chiba near Tokyo on Friday. I just been really busy. I haven't been able to open them up and review them until now. So you can take a look at the boxes here. Here's the Mandalorian. This is the 2.0 body. It's the chrome version. Here we have the Han Solo and the Stormtrooper Disguise. Get a look at the box. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. You can see it comes with two helmets. It comes with the regular helmet and the stunt helmet from the filming of the movie, which is a really nice touch. And here we have the Luke Skywalker. Same thing, side of the box. Now, the bodies are different. We'll get into that in a moment. They're not completely different, but they are different. So here's the Luke. So let's get them out of the box, take a look at what they come with. So here we go. Here they are. As I mentioned, these came out essentially on Friday. I picked them up at Star Wars Celebration. I was dead tired, so I haven't been able to review them. Here's the insert for both the Han Solo and the Luke. So I'm finally reviewing them, and let's take a look at what they come with. So this is basically the 2.0 with the Mando. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra sets of hands. Comes with the rocket blast, the chrome backpack, the Grogu, which is a surprise, the pistol, the hilter, the darksaber, and the spear plus the figure. So the only thing it doesn't come with the 2.0 comparing is the head sculpt. Here we have two helmets for the Han, two blasters, one a rifle, one blaster, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of hands as well, and then the figure. So very cool. And the Luke also comes with the regular helmet and the stunt helmet, just like Han. It's got the two blasters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands, and the body. So we're going to do a review of all three figures at the same time to save time. So here is the Chrome Mando. The photos that Metacom released for this figure showing the chrome did not do it justice. In hand, it looks awesome. Looks really, really good. So you can take a look at the figure as I turn him around, see all the different pieces that are now chromed. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you would. Thank you so much. You take a look at that. Looks really, really good, even on the back there. Spared no expense. Really cool. Very, very nice. So again, it doesn't come with that head sculpt, but when you have that chrome helmet, why would you want the head? Am I right? So this is great, great figure. Now here's the Luke, new body. That head looks pretty good. The hair is a bit too golden, I think, for a lot of people. So taking a look at the figure. So here in the back, you can see a couple of unique pieces. So right here. Not entirely sure what this piece is. Gotta be honest, I'm not sure. But there's the comm link that comes on the belt. In the comments, let me know what that piece was that's on his belt there in the back. I think it's a nice head sculpt. It's not a perfect head sculpt, but it is a very nice head sculpt. Taking a look at the body. More with the hair. Not really sure why they use that golden paint for the figuarts and the MAFEX. It's kind of weird. So there he is. There's the Luke. Pretty good figure. Pretty good. We'll get into it more in a bit. Now here is the stunt helmet. It comes with green lenses. You can't really make it out, I think, here in the video. But if you do tip the helmet, you look on the inside, you can see the green there. So again, it comes with two helmets. There's the stunt helmet, and then there is the filming helmet right here. Comes with a neck piece. Very, very cool. Let's get Luke out of the way and take a look at both helmets close up. So pretty good. I mean, you can go with either one. Now here's the Han. Let's take a look at Han a little bit closer. Also with a little bit of gold in his hair. The Han sculpt actually came out a little bit better than I was expecting, so that's a nice surprise. I am happy with that. So on the back you can see it is different than the Luke. And I'm expecting the Han body to be the Stormtrooper 2.0 body or figure that is going to be coming out. My guess would be May, would be next month, since they're not going to produce a short run and then produce a bigger run. So it seems like they've got all the Stormtroopers ready to go, hopefully, with this Han being evidence of that. So here you can see both figures. Getting them standing side by side, you can see there is a height difference between the Luke and the Han. Looks a little bit short to be a Stormtrooper. So back to back, it's a little bit more apparent there. Nice touch by Metacom. So you can see there in the back, the belts are different. You simply can't get a Luke and put a Han helmet on it, or sorry, a Han head, or a Han and put a Luke head on it. They are different. So let's take a look at the Han for the articulation. As I said, this figure is most likely the body for this Stormtrooper coming out. So the head goes up and down that range. Pretty good, pretty good. You do get a little bit of a gap there at the neck with the torso. You can see. It's not a major issue, but it is there. No issues with the head going around. When you do a side, the neck does come up, and you get that little bit of a gap there. So be warned. Now, these shoulder pads come off super easy, as you can see right there. A little bit of a pain in the butt. A little bit of a nuisance, but definitely not a killer. So you get about 90 degrees with the shoulder pads on. Now you can see there's a slight drop there on the shoulder. Very slight butterfly as well. Try to get this back on. So you can see it's not that hard to get right back on. Now, moving the arms, I get a little bit of resistance here, so I'm not pushing it. These aren't exactly easy to obtain figures. So you get double jointed elbow. You get a swivel there with the armor, which is good. So put that out, and let's check his ab crunch. So going forward, you get to there, not much at all. And going back, you get a little bit more range, but we're going to talk about the gaps on this figure. You can see the gap there in the front when you go back, and the gap down at the cod piece. Now you can mask that with the belt, just push it down, but that top piece is a pain. However, the back is a real, like, what's going on here? Who is designing these figures? Some figures have the best engineering. Other figures have these massive gaps. This isn't an issue. Don't worry about that leg coming off. I was just pulling it for the drop down. But yeah, what's going on with that? So for the split, you get to about there before you have legs start popping off. Not too bad. And if you have the drop down hips right there, put it back on. Not a big deal. The Van Damme goes to about there. Don't let that leg come off frighten you. It's not an issue. So the upper torso for the range, side to side, you get a little bit of range. Again, the design of the armor kind of hinders it a little bit. Not too much. It's not bad. But again, those shoulder pads are pretty annoying. Not gonna lie. And to me, they seem a bit big. They seem a little bit too big. We'll get into that in a moment. So you get that movement there with the armor at the thigh, and then you get a double jointed knee as well. Fairly good. Double jointed elbow, double jointed knee. Very, very good. Now the foot, you get to there, and then going up, almost nothing because of the design of the armor there at the foot. Now you do get a decent rocker. I'll move it back a little bit so you can see a little bit better. It's a pretty good rocker. It's good. Definitely not complaining there. So this is what you should expect from the 2.0 Stormtrooper. Again, what I think is coming out next month in May. Now let's take that head off and see what kind of range we get with the helmet on. So let's just put one of the helmets on. This is the filming helmet. Goes down to there. And going up, practically nothing. Side to side, 360 degrees, no issue. It's all right. It's okay. Now here we have 4 different Stormtroopers. So the one on the far left over there, this is the Figuarts. This one is the MAFEX 1.0. Here's the MAFEX 2.0. That's the Han. And here is the newest Hasbro iteration of the Stormtrooper. So you can see right off the bat, there's differences in the helmets, of course. I personally think the new MAFEX helmet looks more like a real helmet, like a human head could go in there. Taking a look, the MAFEX 1.0 is still much, much taller than the 2.0 here. You can see there in the front piece above the cod, you have very, very different design between the 4 of them. And the shoulder pads there, they're pretty big on the MAFEX. I like the Figuarts the most. I think the Figuarts is the best, and they don't pop off like the other ones do. So the cod piece here on the 1.0 is discoloring on me. It's not too bad, but it is starting to change. And you can see the coloring on the Black Series is a stronger white. So let's turn them around, take a look at the back of the figures. So again, Figuarts is on the far left, Black Series is on the far right, and then we have the MAFEX 1.0 and 2.0 in the middle. So you can see the back pieces there. I think that back control panel on the armor, it looks fairly identical on the MAFEX. And the helmets are different, more identical on the 3 on the right than the Figuarts. Figuarts is more unique. Now the back piece of the armor between the thigh and the shin or the calf, you can see that there's less armor getting in the way. There's a lot more black there on the Black Series and the Figuarts than the MAFEX. And those, I believe, the breathing control pieces, I could be wrong. It's been a long time since I checked. They're a lot similar on the Black Series and the Figuarts, and even the 2.0 than the 1.0. So it's a big mix-up here. Some things are similar, other things are not. So you can see the 1.0. Let me just get his feet planted a little bit better. The 1.0 does stand a little bit taller than the 2.0. Again, this is the Han body. the Han sculpt, so it is taller than the Luke. But if you bring the legs down, you do the drop down legs, they are, you just get them a little bit more straight. They are basically the same height. So it's up to you. If you do have the MAFEX 1.0, no need to put them in the drawer or put them in a box and forget about them. He will mix pretty well with the figures. So here we have Luke, George, and Han, the three of them. That Lucas, the head doesn't really fit too well with these two guys, but it's nice having them. Here's the figure arts Han. You can see that they are comparable in size. So again, if you want to mix your figure arts and your MAFEX with these two guys, they will absolutely fit in. So you don't have to worry about that. And here he is with the New Hope Chewbacca. This is the first release. Same with the Han, it's the first release. I haven't picked up the new releases yet. So it looks pretty good. Pretty good scaling, I think. It's very good. Mixing the lines won't really be an issue here. Now let's take a look at the Mandalorian. This is the 2.0 on the left and the chrome obviously on the right. You can see what a difference it makes in terms of presentation. And even the camera's not really picking it up as well. It's so good. It really is good. And hopefully this is a sign of things to come with Medicom, whether it's Colossus or the Silver Surfer or whoever. Hopefully they're going to start giving us some of that. Now you can see the height is pretty much the same. It's basically the same. It's essentially the same body. Everything's the same, except obviously the chrome and the lack of a Din Djarin head sculpt. So my opinion, I would give them probably a 9. I like the figures a lot. The shoulder piece coming off is a pain, but other than that, I like the head sculpts. I like the articulation. Very, very good. So if you have an opportunity to pick these up, I strongly recommend it. I know it's not easy to get them, but really good figures. So bravo to Medicom for putting these out. I am very happy with them, and I am going to hopefully try to get some more if at all possible. So thanks everybody for watching the video. I appreciate it. Be good, be safe, and see you next time.